inspirational to see people who have been through particularly tough times or have just seen a need from their own lives and actually did something about it. And so that's great. When it comes to feedback, some of you were really good about this, and some of you, I think, could think about it. Something that gets people interested right away is the success that you've had. So explaining the product is really important, but getting right in there to say, this is how many customers I've had, or some sort of traction. Traction, whether you're doing B2B or B2C, is interesting because it immediately makes people think, oh, someone else is interested in it. I better pique my interest as well and learn more. I think you guys did a really great job.
I share that point of view. A really fantastic job in terms of innovation, off the charts, having the need and actually recognizing and seeing it and discovering it. Just very, very positive feedback on my part to you. My advice for you is, regardless of what happens here, do not give up. Each of you, you're all entrepreneurs in the room. This is not easy. It is not easy. And what it takes is sheer determination. Okay? 2 points I want to make before I close off. One, I don't think anyone in the room spent enough time in helping us calculate the numbers around commercialization. How exactly are you going to market this product? Who are you selling it to, and how are you going to make those numbers in the long term? Because at the end of the day, what every investor is going to be looking for is the return on the bottom line. And I don't think anyone did a strong enough job at really sort of nailing that. So please, look at your business models, think of it. Second point, there are a few products up here that were global products, clearly global products. The U.S. is 5% of the population of the world now. We've got 7.2 billion people in the world. We were 5% of that population. Those of you with global markets that may get stuck in the U.S., you've got other opportunities. Start thinking about, if something goes awry here, what that business model can potentially look like. Don't stretch yourself where it's impossible, but know that the market is much bigger in the U.S. than the global market products.
Thank you. And I applaud all of you because it takes a lot of courage and just clear vision, to be honest with you. And I was one of you, and I am one of you. And out of need is where my company started, Respira, and was seeing what my family went through when my father was dying of COPD and asbestosis exposure. But what I wanted to say was I want to give a shout out to the SBA. I'm a product of a women's business center, and I'm very proud of that. And I couldn't have done it without the SBA, and also in Baltimore, where Women Entrepreneurs of Baltimore, where I started many years ago, and I too have my own story to tell, which what I want to say with that is that your experiences have brought you here. And the SBA has so many wonderful, innovative programs, and I'm a little over $10 million company, and I use them, and they're still there to support me and to help me. So one of the things I just want to leave you with is, please keep learning, keep open to all of the wonderful opportunities within your state, within the SBA. They've launched a lot of innovative programs virtually that makes it so easy for us entrepreneurs who don't have time but are up at 3 in the morning that we can go online. So I just want to say I applaud you. Thank you very much for giving your time to us today and for invigorating this 52-year-old young lady who greatly appreciated the time that we were able to spend with you today. So thank you.
It's hard to go last with this group of esteemed judges and add something, but I was inspired today. The diversity of products and companies and people was so encouraging. I sit at a foundation that works to advance entrepreneurship. We're a philanthropic foundation, and we also, as part of that, we study entrepreneurship and trends. And the actual rate of startup companies has been going down for quite a while in this country, and it's discouraging. But I come here today and I see what I see, and I hear this, and it's I think we have every reason to be optimistic. So congratulations to you all. In terms of advice, I'll echo some of what my fellow judges said. Telling a story is key. You can tell a story, a personal story, or something that can connect with people. It gets them drawn in right away. I'd also say I'd echo that I wanted to hear more about the marketing, you know, how this is going to be distributed. That's really key. Other than that, I mean, I know how hard this is to do in 2 minutes. It was, I don't envy you getting up there and doing that. So congratulations to you all, and best of luck.